BassResinator here. I've already started working on this massive mold. It's like 16 inches across. It's kind of deep right here, but it's the sun's face and there's a moon face right here. And I'm trying to color with this chrome powder the sun part of the face plus the rays out, and I'm gonna leave. You see where some of this powder has spilled off? I don't care about that. I'm gonna leave that. But then I'm gonna go and get all of these little parts of the rays, and then I'm gonna come in with another color later on. But first, after I finish dusting this, I have a couple spots where I put in some of this sky blue glow in the dark powder from Let's Resin, and I got little spots here, hopefully to look like craters on the moon surface. And then I'm going to use this ridiculously strong glow in the dark blue luminous from Counterculture, and I'm just going to fill the moon's face. So then I'm going to I'll pour that, and I'll let that cure up enough, and then I'm going to try and pour the rest. So I don't know how much resin this is going to take, but it's really big. So sit back and enjoy as I continue to dust the mold. Those little things don't have supports. The longer ones do. So when I go to dust this, it drips down, or it dips down underneath the pressure I'm putting on it as I'm dusting, or as I'm burnishing. Thou shalt be burnished. I don't know why I didn't get enough powder. These chrome powders are really bright. And I would like to hang this out in my garden area so that it'll get sun in the daytime and get that glowy effect. That will be cool. And at night you'll see the face of the moon glowing. In the daytime you'll definitely see this gold. Now I'm doing this project the day before I leave for a men's retreat in Colorado. Our churches had this men's retreat up in the mountains of Colorado. Now I would say Buena Vista, but the people in Colorado call it Buena Vista. But it's over 9,000 feet of elevation, so we're gonna be way up near. Oh, I've got to get that Ray. But you can call me Ray. I don't know if any of you remember that crazy comedy skit. Let me go over to this side and do this one, and then come back to the ones that are closest to me. This is one giganto mold. But anyway, I'm going to let it cure for the whole time that I'm gone. And so when I come back, I'll be able to film. You won't notice a time lapse, but there will be about a $5-day time lapse. Now I may clean up a little bit of that powder that's gone down in there, but I'm not worried about the effects when you see what I'm going to do, you're going to see that it's not that big of a deal. I don't remember who it was, and I don't want to say a name and then have it be wrong, but I saw somebody doing this mold, and they were had not mixed up enough resin and all of that, and then when they did have it, they spilled some. I remember watching that, and they're like, "Oh no!" I don't remember who it was, but at that time I thought, man, that's a cool looking mold. And then when I saw it available, it's not available again, on Temu, I purchased it, and it didn't cost that much money. And a lot of times, you know, the joke is, well, if you order something from Temu, it's about 3 inches. Well, this is not 3 inches. This is massive. I know how I can get that excess out. I'll just use my compressed air and blow it that way. It'll leave a little trail every once in a while, but not bad. But I will do that after I pour down in there. Because if some gets on the back of the glow in the dark powder, that'll be okay. Now, I don't know if you can see the sun's eye. I did silver holographic for what would be the white area, and then the pink holographic for the iris, pupil iris area. Okay, now let me mix up. I'm going to go 3 ounces, and if it's a little too much and it goes into the sun's face here, that's okay, because that's covered. It's not going to go anywhere. Just looking. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Now, I do have a little bit of excess right there. Excess right there. My fingers are too big. There. And the rest I will blow out. Okay. Let me get some resin mixed up now. Okay, be back. Okay, I have my resin mixed up, and I ended up mixing up 5 ounces. It's going to glow that color. There's a lot of bubbles in it right now, but it's awfully hard to mix up glow-in-the-dark powder without causing massive amounts of bubbles. So what I'm going to try and do, hopefully it'll degas. I'm using Bondcrafter resin for this this level, for this part of the pour. I'm going to try and get up into that area with a little bit of resin, and I'll do the same on this side. And it sounds, I don't know if any of you have ever used glow-in-the-dark powders. It sounds like you know what it sounds like inside your head when you grind your teeth? That's what the sound, that's what this sound is like. Okay, so it's going to probably go up into the sun's face a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, that is an opaque, a good covering that I put on there burnished in there, so it's gonna not have a problem being seen for the color it's supposed to be. So I'll just go ahead and dump all of this in there. Yeah, no need to waste. And then after I get this poured in, I'll let you know the rest of the story. Oh, for those of you who watched the video that I entitled 40 and Counting, which was a gift I made for my wife for our 40th wedding anniversary, she liked it. Took her a while, partly because of the size. She was sitting there, where are we going to put it? And so we found a spot, and now she's moving other things around. I don't like this. I said, do what you need to do in order for you to feel good with it. But she was impressed with the amount of work that went in, which I am very appreciative of that. Okay, well that got up pretty good level. Let me clean off my stick here so that I don't have a dirty stick over there to the side. I'll set this out in the garage and let it, I can always use that again. There's everything, once it cures up, it's just going to be an empty container that I can use to mix. Oh, I told you I was going to let you in on the secret, which is no longer a secret. Secret, I got a secret. Okay, anybody know what that song was? Just from that little excerpt. Remember that song, that game show? I can name that tune, or name that tune. I can name that tune in 5 notes. Yeah, name that tune. It was a fun game. A lot of them, it was hit and miss because they gave them context clues of what they could choose from in order for it to be there. So that changed the algorithm for me. Okay, why does it not matter that I was messy with the stuff? Because I'm going to go in with not gold, but yellow. And I think this is really kind of neat. The yellow I'm going to use is a dispersion color called Sunrise. So this color yellow is going to be the rest of this. So where it's gold is going to, and a little bit of that in this will not hurt. But this should present itself in a more matte appearance. So where I burnished it down, it should be really, really glossy, and this will be matte. So that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, now I got to try and figure out how much. If that was 5 ounces right there, this is probably going to be about 16 or 20 ounces then. I'll figure it out. Okay, see you later. Okay, this is set up enough to where I can pour on the next one and it won't interfere. I mean, it's tacky. So I mixed up 20 ounces and already mixed in the dispersion color Sunrise. Hope this is enough. This looks like some type of pudding. or custard, which is a pudding, right? Okay, please, please spread out. Please, please. Oh my goodness. 20 ounces may not have been enough. Doesn't look like it is enough because I still haven't gone up into these little thingies. Wow. Okay, well, let's say looks like I'm gonna have to mix up about another 5 ounces. I could put some things down in there, some flat things, as long as they don't go up into this area, because the face was covered. So okay, it's made it out to the end of all of these thingies. It's getting out there. Keep going. I took 20 ounces. I think I'm going to go with 6 more ounces just to be on the safe side. So that'll be 31 ounces total. Okay, let me mix up some more. Well, I was sitting here and I poured and I thought, why are some of these, like that one right there, have more stuff in them? And I realized the little braces underneath these legs, the bigger legs, some of them are bent, and so it's causing those to fall down. So I've got a whole bunch of these little plastic cups underneath just to help push them up. And I ran out, so I've got some little pots of mica and stuff just to hold them so that I don't want to spill it. Because now I remember that lady that I saw that had a big mess had the same thing, but she didn't figure out what it was until after it was too late, and so I finally remembered just in time. So now let's just keep watching. Can't pour it too. I ended up mixing up 8 ounces. I was going to go 6, but oh, look at that. It's a slightly different color. Well, as long as I stay right in the middle, it should be okay. I just got to keep watching, because it's just going to keep pushing stuff out for a while, because this is such a large mold. 40 centimeters across. 15.75 inches. If you are interested in this mold, it is going where it used to be located is no longer there. It's no longer on Temu, it's no longer on AliExpress, it's no longer in Shein or Shane or however you say that, and it's no longer in Amazon, but you can find it on Walmart.com. So assuming you have access to Walmart. Okay, I don't see any more moving. Maybe it will take all those 8 ounces. And when I tried to straighten up the legs, they went right back, and I thought, not cool. I don't want to mix any more up. Man, this really is like pudding batter. Is that even a word? Pudding batter? Pudding. Hey, batter, batter, batter. What do they do in sports like cricket? I mean, like in baseball, when in Little League and stuff, in high school, we used to be able to razz the batter, or the hitter, and we'd go, hey, batter, batter, batter. And I remember I played catcher, and I was even saying stuff. Because, I mean, it was done both ways. Both teams would do it. We just got used to it. But try and get them off guard or unprepared so they couldn't hit as well. What do they do in cricket? I don't know. Okay, well, I really don't want to mix up any more resin. So I'm thinking I'm going to start throwing inclusions in here. Let me get rid of some bubbles. Oh man, there's a plethora of them. Can you say a plethora? I mean, it would be okay if I left it like this because they actually have the shape, but it doesn't look right to me. So, well, I made some of these ammonites with leftover resin. Don't know how much that will displace though. Just go right in the middle, see what happens. I'll just keep watching that for a bit. Maybe this mold is a little off balance because this table is level, but it looks like it's low here and low here and low here. Weirdness. This even acts like custard. It's super thick and slow. Come on now. Take that ammonite and swallow him henceforth. Yes. It looks like I'm low here. Pull that out. I mean, high here. just keep these props under ones that had problems. Well, okay, I'll keep working on this until I get it. And then I'll come back after Colorado so I can unmold this. We'll see ya. Bye. Well, I'm back from Colorado. It's been 5 days, so this definitely should be cured. Just go around loosening the edges here. It's, for me, I really enjoyed that time in Colorado, but it was very difficult to breathe because it was over 9,000 feet where we were, and it was much colder than it is here. So I was wearing a jacket most of the time. Okay, so I'm going all the way around. Oh boy, this is a heavy one. Get it centered. Okay, got it off. You ready to see it? I haven't seen it either, so let's see. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Now, where do I put this mold? It's too big. Okay. Now, it's really thick in this area here on the moon face. But you know what I want to do? On the sun's pupil area, or iris area, it is indented. So I'm going to put some UV resin right there. It comes out of this thing pretty fast, so I need to go careful. Ooh, yeah. Now, let me put the lamp upon it. Oh, I got a little bit. Go just a touch there. And down there. Okay. Here comes the lamp. Let's go 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Look at this now. Ooh, look at that glow. And that iris is, man, this is tough to pick up. Yeah, okay. Got to get this out in the sun. I got a little bit of overflow right there. Pops off pretty easily. Get this out in the sun. Let that charge more. So I'll have in the light and in the dark area. Okay. Well, let me just do this here. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very, very much. If you are not and you would like to be, well, I'm cleaning off the edge here. It's very simple. You just go down here, the bottom of the video, and click on the button that says subscribe. And while you're down there, you might as well go ahead and click the little icon of the bell, and that way you'll know anytime I do something new, because that is a notification button. My channel does offer channel memberships now, so if you are interested in helping this channel grow monetarily, anything that comes in from that will go straight to products that I use in this channel. resin, molds, colorant, all of that. I'm just going around the edge, cleaning these up. Yeah. So, definitely have some shininess going on, and then in the nighttime, some shininess there. Oh, this is really cool. And you can't even see where I put in the extra things to fill in the gap so that it would fill up. So that's nice. And you see when I said some of that shiny, if it gets in this area, it wasn't going to hurt. It doesn't, even though this is more of a matte or just a flat color, and this is glossy. It's still the sun, right? So even in the areas where it's not quite as bright, it's going to have some of that color. So yeah. Stick around for the still shots. I'll have this is the indoor. I'll have some outdoor ones, and then back indoors in the dark. So yeah, thank you for stopping by today, and ignore this mess all around. I had to get wide angles to get this whole. This thing is ridiculously big. I can reach 9 inches from my little finger all the way over to here, so that's half again as much. So that's probably almost 16 inches. Yeah. Okay. Sun, moon, shine. Thank you for being here. Stick around for the still shots. Bye.